Good morning. Happy Sunday. I am here straightening up, organizing Olympia's stuff because we will be starting our homeschool journey again, second year, yay, this week. And so I'm super excited. So I've just been going around the house, just kind of cleaning and organizing. And I had a thought. Actually, this thought kind of started in morning meditation that I had this morning. And it's just been kind of sitting with me. And so, of course, I'm going to record it because maybe you might benefit from it as well. So sometimes in life, we have people that make themselves our enemies for whatever reason. We don't always know why people decide to become our enemies, but these enemies will sometimes plot and plan and try to manipulate situations and systems for their favor and against ours. And so in morning meditation, I had this kind of reminder or thought about this Bible verse or this Bible story in the book of Esther. And in the book of Esther, there was this dude named Hmon. And Hmon was a slave, and in order to kind of accomplish his life goals, he did some things, right? And he eventually made it. He, started to get acclaim and affluence and money from the king and all that kind of stuff. But in response to him making it, he began to become really prideful and expected people to bow down to him and to respect him and to honor him, which is, we want to be honored and respected, right? But his pride began to get the best of him, and he became really toxic. And in his toxicity, he began to plot and plan against someone that he saw as, his enemy. He made them an enemy because of his own selfish reasons. And so in his plotting and his planning with his people told him to do certain things. You have to always be careful about the people that you have in your ear because they will lead you astray. So his people told him that he needed to hang the dude that he had made his enemy. And so he plotted and he planned a way to get this dude executed, hanged. And the interesting thing is the Haman's enemy named Mordecai had people too. Actually had God's ear. He was favored by God. God listened to him and loved him too. And so God had it set up where God heard Mordecai and gave strategy to Mordecai and his people. And so what ended up happening was that Haman plotted to have Mordecai hanged in a particular fashion. But as it turns out, the plot that Haman planned against Mordecai backfired on him, and he ended up being hanged himself. And so why is this significant to me for today? And maybe for you, maybe you might find something in this too. It's that when you are going through life, you can't control people. You can't control what they choose to do, how they choose to plot, how they choose to plan, how they choose to manipulate. But what you can do is you can trust the system. You can trust God. That number one, God will always give you intel and insight because you're his child. He'll always tell you what to do. He'll always warn you. He'll always show you your own strategy. And if that's the case, then you have no need to worry or concern yourself about people that put themselves against you as enemies and begin to plot and plan against you, because the plots and the plans that they plan for you will always backfire on them.